We haven't done the work yet in the city, and I can tell you last September I spoke with city employees to say, let's get some bylaws in place for this, let's be ready for November. That never happened, and so now we're scrambling, and this is becoming a pattern in Surrey, and that's disappointing. I think Uber's got its back up against the wall, and they have to take legal action, because there is possibility that Surrey is absolutely wrong in what they're doing. So this is what's going to happen when cooler heads can't prevail and people can't act maturely about what is going to be happening in our province.
Well, I was very, very disappointed to hear that bylaw officers were given instructions to call ride-hailing services, get them here, and then once they got them here, say, we don't want to ride. What we're wanting to do is give you a warning ticket. Clearly, that's not good use of Surrey resources, not good use of manpower. Our bylaw officers have been hired to keep us safe through public safety initiatives, and I was very disappointed and quite upset to hear that this was happening over the weekend. Well, I lay it at the feet of the mayor. It's certainly the bylaw officers, this isn't an initiative that they would take on their own, and they obviously received instruction from somewhere, and that is just not acceptable to me. So what will come before council on February the 10th is one of a couple of options. One is that we just go strictly with the regional licensing approach, that we ask for regional licensing and a Surrey license, or that we say you can just operate as you will.
Well, I think we always receive threats of legal action on a lot of our tickets that our bylaw officers do, whether it's to businesses or whether it's to other items and so forth. That's what all cities have. We feel that the ride-hailing, or especially Uber, is not abiding by our bylaws. It does not have a business license at this time to operate in Surrey, and the same as any commercial business or any retail outlet. We expect that all businesses, commercial, ride-hailing companies will respect our bylaws and will get a business license. Taxis are limited in the metro area to 2,500. Uber or ride-hailing companies can have as many cars as they want. That's not fair. The taxi industry has been highly regulated for 20, 30, 40 years. When I was mayor before, we constantly, as a city, asked to have more taxi cabs in Surrey. And the governments of the time continually said, no more licenses. And so they've limited the taxi cab industry over the years. And yet we have a company that walks in the front door and the government just opens up to as many as they want. That's not fair. We have a lot of our citizens that are part of the taxi industry that live in Surrey from all over Metro Vancouver. A lot of them will lose their jobs because it's an unlevel playing field. That's not fair to our citizens when they're going to lose their jobs and the support of their families. So any mayor would fight very, very hard for their residents if they work in a regulated industry and the governments allow unregulated companies to come in and all the rules are thrown out the window.